Hey everyone, it's Ari with Awkwardly Psychic, and I wanted to talk a little bit today about the pressure that we can put on ourselves on our spiritual paths to do things right. And there are a lot of groups out there on Facebook and other social medias, and there's a lot of websites that all are going to take a stand and say, if you don't do it this way, you're doing it wrong. That is pretty much the opposite of how how I feel. And I think that there are certain things that people have done over the years and certain routines and rituals and ceremonies that have really worked in certain ways. And I want to respect the ritual and the ceremony, especially of specific religions and things like that. But I think that if we are going into anything in our spirituality with a fear of messing it up, we are not serving ourselves in whatever it is that we're doing there. Perfect example is when I first started down my path. Every full moon, I had this amazing pressure I put on myself that I had to gather every single crystal in my house and do this whole big ceremony and make sure that all of it was directly in the moonlight. And if I didn't do that, I was going to mess up. And like to the point where if I'd miss a crystal, I'd be really upset, right? That was not the energy that was serving me in any way. And once I realized that I was putting all of this pressure on myself for something that was actually causing me anxiety instead of causing me joy, I had to rethink it and decide to do something that worked for me. And I got so many crystals, it would have been forever to get them all outside. So now what I do is when it's a full moon, I sit and I honor that full moon for a minute, and I am grateful for that full moon. And I ask for that moon energy to go through my entire house, to cleanse and to support and to energize everything in my house, including my crystals. And sometimes I'll just walk through and dance, go like this, and bring it on, bring it on. And I think that works so much more for me. And the next day I can feel that energy shift without the pressure of doing it in this specific way. And if I forget on the first night of the full moon, you guys, I'll do it the next night. The moon energy is still there. So the pressure we put on ourselves, I think it can be problematic. So just be aware of that. And if there's things that you're doing that you're like, oh, I have to do that, or this will happen, maybe check into that and go within and decide if that really is true for you, or if that's someone told you on the internet, or that's something somebody told you on the internet and now you have fear about it. Because I just think that everything works better for us when we are not in fear. So just check in with that, see what you can do that feels really good for you. If you don't do it exactly like they said, I think you're going to be okay. That's just my opinion, and that's what's worked for me. So good luck out there, everybody. Joy, not fear. All right. Love you all. See you next time.